Hello and welcome to yet another interesting video where I completely just made up the topic like a minute ago. Okay, so let's talk about why I have a strong belief in science, because that is something important to, go over considering the anti-intellectual movement, the anti-vax movement, anti-mask movement, and everything else that is a complete another drag and annoyance to deal with. It is rooted in so much irrational hatred and greed. Anyway, one reason I have such a belief in science is because of science, I understand how muscle fatigue works. Case in point, like an hour ago, as of when I'm recording this, I did some sword training for like an hour. Well, a little more than an hour, but you get the point. It was quite something. I was watching My Hero Academia Season 6 episodes while doing that. I was swinging around with a near precise formula of doing it. And of course, you'd expect my arm muscles to be completely worn out by the end of it, but they really weren't. I mean, yeah, they still feel different because of it, but they aren't completely worn out and burned. And I know why. When you do enough exercise with your muscles, they start feeling a burning sensation because of a buildup of something called lactic acid. The more you exercise more regularly, the more tolerant your muscles get, the stronger they get, the longer it takes for that lactic acid to burn up your muscles. It's a chemical reaction that isn't perfect, but it does generate some energy. Now, the reason I have such a strong belief in science is because, last year I took physics, and we did more than a few labs. It was a lot of fun. One of the labs we did was, it wasn't just one. It was like 3 different labs doing the same thing, sort of. Well, with the same stuff. We played with Nerf guns in physics. And we were able to calculate using the Earth's acceleration the acceleration due to gravity, negative 9.8 meters per second squared, combined with how long it took for an Earth dot to, be launched and then, fall back to the ground in a straight up aim. Because of that, it really goes to show what science can tell us. And you can go back in and actually measure the height of how high, say, a Nerf dart went using video and stuff like that, which is also how we calculate the times with the Nerf darts. And other things too. The Nerf dart labs were so much fun. What else? Oh yeah, computers. Computers are among the most complicated machines humanity's ever invented. There's so much that goes into them that most people don't even think about. You got your microchips, you got the coding, you got, the computer fans to keep them from overheating. You got the, software. You got, the components, the metal components that make up the majority of it. You get the wires, etc., etc. If it weren't for science, we wouldn't have computers. No computers? Well, no internet age or anything like that. No TikTok, no Twitter, no YouTube, no Instagram, none of that. And yet, a lot of people who are, hateful towards science still use computers. It's a hypocritical thing to do, but humans are full of contradictions. We all are. That's what makes us human. We're walking contradictions. Isn't that exciting? Oh, 5 minutes? Okay, I think that's enough for now. I can always make it part 2. Like, more reasons I have such a strong belief in science. Yay, I can always do that. For now, I'll see ya. Goodbye.